And what we got here is our raspberries, and as promised I would send you a grow jar on raspberries. Now these raspberries are quite established. The thing about raspberries, something they always do, is send up canes every year. Now these canes can often be in the wrong place and they need trimming back, which is a great excuse to take one or two canes off and grow them somewhere else. So what you're looking for is a cane that's out of place. So if I look along here, looking for a reasonably new cane, oh here we go, there's some out of place canes here. Now this is going to be awkward because I'm digging at the same time. However, there's not much to dig. This must be one of the wonkiest rojos ever. But I'm trying to release one of these canes, and as you can see, these go straight down. They're real beauties. There's one, our first cane. Now I've released it, not got an awful lot of root on that, however I'm still going to put it in, and that will be our first cane. So I'm going to go along and dig up a few more. There's plenty here, as you can see. Your raspberry will produce new canes every year. Quite often they fruit on these new canes. The only time they fruit on an old cane is when it's an autumn fruiting variety. They fruit on the new canes, and they fruit on the old canes when it's a spring, which is mainly June. June's a bit early. We've got a load of them here. This lot's all going to come out. The whole idea is to get yourself some nice roots. So the prickly things, haha, there we go, perfect, just what I want. I'm only going to want one cane on that, and I'll trim that down to around 450 mil from the soil level to the top, because I want that to grow away. And that's going to become a nice raspberry plant, and that will go in at the allotment. So I'm going to do a few more of these, and I'll make sure that I have a good variety, because some of these canes are one called Autumn Bliss. They're an autumn fruiter, fruits quite late, up until about Christmas if you're lucky, and some of them are spring fruiting. You usually tell them by the age of the canes. These canes should be weeded out, and the old fruity cane should be taken away. So that is a cane that should be removed. So if you can see it here, there, that cane, you can see it's got dead fruit on it. Got to be removed. An easy way to remember how you're going to prune raspberries is to take off everything that's fruited. So you can see some of these are quite high, and they need to be taken out, and that will leave you with your fresh canes like this to fruit this year. That'll fruit this year, and this one will be a great fruiter this year. So I'm going to take loads more of these, and the next video I'll show you is me planting them. So apologies for how it was shaking around so much before, but really digging and getting plants out with one hand is difficult. But you can see here there's bunches of canes growing all over the place. If I let them grow in the middle of the roadway, then we'll have a great big patch of raspberries that I'll never be able to pick because you can't get through them. So I'm going to go and pinch out a load more canes. I do this for my canes. I know they're healthy, be warned, you're meant to buy them from a nursery where they're certificated clean stock. I know these are reasonably clean and fruit quite well, so I'm going to risk it. And plus, it costs quite a bit of money for decent stock. It's worthwhile if you're spending money on a fruit cage and everything. Spend a couple of quid on your raspberries. Make sure you've got a good variety of the different flavours and the different times of year, and different colours as well. Some gold ones always look nice as well, and you've got them in a fruit salad. Anyway, I will leave you now with the raspberries and I'll carry on with my digging. See you tomorrow when I plant them.